Hey, everybody. I have got something I want to share with you today that's going to sound a little radical, but I'm just going to speak from the heart. And I really believe that what I'm going to share with you today can be crucial in regards to helping you decrease anxiety and stress during this pandemic. Listen, as someone who's been in the media and still is, I still am in the media 7 days a week. My God, still host a radio show. I'm on blogs and podcasts and radio interviews every week. I do television interviews. And even though I'm a part of the media, I think the media has created outrageous hysteria with the pandemic, the racial issues, and the insanity in Washington, D.C. When I look and step back as a counselor, minister, and more, 40 years now, I step back and I look at everything that's going on in the world. I look at my clients that are incredibly stressed, agitated, angry. I look at posts on social media, people that are being very, very vindictive. And of course, if you're posting negative things and you're arguing with people on social media, that really says that you have zero confidence, zero self-esteem. It also says that you're incredibly codependent. You need validation. That's why you argue. That's why anyone argues. We want to be called right? And we want to tell other people they're wrong. So it's insanity. But one of the things that's driving the insanity in our country, and I can only speak for our country, is the media. ABC, Fox, CBS, CNN, Fox, NBC, they're all in the same game. And I'm going to tell you some background, behind the scenes information that's going to prove what I'm saying is true. If you watch the media, and I don't, every once in a while, I'll be walking into a room and I'll see it's the same stuff all the time, right? It's sensationalism. So the media knows that they make money, television stations, radios, everyone knows you make money with sensationalism. You sell advertisements for ratings. You don't sell advertisements because you're a great person or a great network. You do it because you want to make money. I have nothing wrong with that. But the way the media works it's so insane, and we're all sucked into it. If you're watching any news whatsoever, you're part of the problem. And I know that's going to be hard to hear, but you're part of the problem. Why? Because you don't just shake it off and walk away. The crap you see on TV, and remember, television stations specifically are airing sensationalistic footage to get you emotionally engaged. I mean, that's the whole game. And I'm going to prove how I know this to be true. I have very good friends that are reporters at ABC, NBC, and Fox. And they've all told me the same thing. Their program directors have pressured them and pushed them and told them that for the next number of months, 6 months to a year, we want 7 days a week of articles on the pandemic, shots of people going crazy, insane footage. We want radical stories. Now, these are friends of mine that are reporters for these major networks, and they're telling me the truth. I'm not going to out any of them, but it's true. And why do they do it? They tell me they do it to feed their families. They tell me they do it because it's part of their job. I think it's insane. And I'm not saying they should quit and their family should starve, but let's leave the journalists alone and let's go to you and I. You and I have a choice. We're not being paid by the TV stations to work, so we have a choice. And I'm going to tell you the solution to what's going on in our country right now. If everyone would stop watching the news for 60 straight days, we would bring the TV stations to their knees. Advertisers would start to really question when they see the ratings. They would start to question, do we want to put our money on Fox, on CNN, on ABC, CBS, NBC? Because their ratings are dropping. Why are the ratings dropping? Because you have made an individual choice as an independent human being to stop watching the insanity. What do you need to watch television for with the news? What do you need to do? You need to be told once again that the pandemic is still going on, that we have racial issues in this country. Is that like some big secret? Most of the racial issues are actually being created in Washington and through the news. I swear to God, it's just the truth. Now, you may not agree with me, and that's fine. But I'm going to offer this opportunity for you. If you want greater peace, if you want a greater sense of self-control, if you want to prove that you're an independent person and you're not a codependent person, take 60 days off from all freaking news. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's PBS, for God's sake. News is news, right? Get rid of it. Take that time to enhance your mind, your body, your spirit. Do something positive. Volunteer. Go back to the gym if the gyms are open. If not, figure out a way to work out on your own. But get away from the hysteria that the media is helping to create with the pandemic, the racial issues, the presidential campaign, all this kind of crap. It's all nonsense. Look, you can be really, really healthy and never know what's going on in the news. You can be healthy and protect yourself with hand washing, masks, social distancing. You don't have to continue to see that there's more people dying, the sensationalism of the racial crap, the sensationalism of the presidential nonsense. Let's take back control of our existence. And if I can help you, go to talkdavid.com. As a journalist, as a minister, as a counselor, I know this is going to have a huge impact on the world now. The question is, are you willing to be an independent person? Or are you still going to be codependent, watching the news so that you have something to add at the office, or you have something to add on social media, or your very important voice on these issues needs to be heard? You know what I'm saying? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Let's go for peace. I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day.